A title card appears with words drifting in from different directions and reading National Council on Independent Living Oral History Project. Former NCIL Director Kelly Buckland on the 1989 March in the Rain to the White House.
So it was 1989. So trying to get the White House support for the ADA was something NCIL was trying to do that year. And so we actually did a march on the White House. All the NCIL people did. I don't remember how many people there were back then, but we marched from the hotel that we were in. Well, we marched from this metro stop that we were at, because we were actually meeting in Bethesda, I believe. Rode the metro into DC and then marched to the White House. It was pouring rain. I mean, it was dumping rain. So, power wheelchairs and people with disabilities don't mix too well in the rain, but we all put on these black trash bags as raincoats, because nobody had a raincoat or an umbrella back then. And we marched on the White House, and I remember this clearly because it was so funny. You think about it in terms of today, nothing like this could happen, right? Because the security was so much more lax back then. I mean, those little sort of like fort-like things that are by the or used to be by the White House. Some of them are still there at the corner of the lawn. So they had telephones in, and Mark had just wheeled up to one of them and picked the phone up. And somebody answered, and she said, "I want to speak to the president." And they said, "Well, hold on a minute." And then somebody came back to the phone, and it was the Attorney General. It was Thornburg, who was Attorney General back at the time. And so he actually arranged a meeting. Like, we were all out there in the rain. I mean, they knew we were there, right? So they knew it wasn't just Markup. There was a bunch of us out there. So they arranged a meeting with the White House the next day, with the president the next day. See what I mean? Like, that could not happen today. They actually wanted me to go, apparently, but by the time I found out, and I don't know why. I mean, I was a newbie, so I was really surprised by the whole thing, but I couldn't get my information through clearance quick enough by the time I found out they wanted me to go, it was kind of too late. So they went and they had a meeting with the president. Thornburg had a child with a disability, with a developmental disability. And so Dick Thornburg actually was the one who who convinced the president to get on board with the Americans with Disabilities Act.